this question is number 4 on geometry homework number 8. The question says, what is the distance between -6,4 and -8,6? So first we want to establish what is the question asking. In this case, it's asking what is the distance between them. So unlike the first question that we did, which was a midpoint problem, this one is actually trying to figure out how far is it between those 2 points. So now we would use the lessons or the notes from today's lesson. So we see right here, our first step is to subtract the x coordinates to find the first leg, and then we'll plug that in as A. Then we'll subtract the y coordinates to find the second leg, and that will be B. And then we just solve using the Pythagorean theorem. So let's go ahead and label our points first. -6, 4 and -8, 6. This will be x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm going to subtract my x points first. I'm going to do -6 minus 8. And -6 minus 8 is going to be -14. We said for distance, we're always going to keep it positive. So we're going to say 14 is what we plug in. Then I'm going to do my y points. We have 4 and 6. So I'm going to do 4 minus 6. And 4 minus 6 would be -2. Again, I'm going to keep the coordinate positive to plug into the formula. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And if we imagine this, let me just pause right here and draw the picture. So if we imagine this, we're actually making a triangle, which is why this works, because we have the short leg of the triangle, another short leg of the triangle, and then we have the hypotenuse over here. So -6,4 would be something like -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And then -8, 6 would be something like -8, 4, 5, 6, something like this. And then we can make a triangle out of that. So from here to here, here to here, and then hypotenuse is what we don't know. So we said, let's see, I made a mistake right here. We said we were going to subtract, and I'm actually subtracting +8, but this is a -8. So this should be -6 minus -8, which is not going to give us 14. -6 minus -8 would give us a positive, and then -6 plus 8 would be 2. So one of these legs is going to be 2. The other leg is going to be 2 because we said we would keep them both positive. So 2 over here, 2 over here. Plug that in. 2 squared plus 2 squared equals c squared. This expands to 2 times 2, and 2 times 2 equals c squared. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 4 equals c squared, and then 4 plus 4 would be 8. To solve our very last step, we just need to take the square root of both sides. And c ends up being, well, we can't, if we try to do square root of 8, we get a decimal number like that. So it's almost 3, 2.8, so it's close to 3. But we're going to keep it as square root of 8. And so that becomes the measurement, square root of 8, for that side. And that makes sense if you think about it, because the answer that we got, that 2.8, we know that this side is 2, this side is 2, so this one definitely has to be a little bit longer.